So this is Blueface.
Mugshot.
He is. Okay, that's his stage name. His actual name is Jonathan Jamal Porter.
That reminds me of... Have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
The one where his father was the
God,
planet. Yeah, thingy, yeah.
Reminds me of every scene in that movie where one of the antagonists from Yondu's ships calls himself Taserface and everyone laughs. And it's the interrogation scene where Ratchet is laughing about it because he makes fun of him for waking up one day and looking at himself in the mirror and saying, you know what would be a really kick-ass name? Taserface.
Yeah.
I say to you, at least I'm not a guy who wakes up in the morning and says, you know, what would be a pretty cool name?
Blueface.
That's the last time I'm going to diss it. But
Blueface
is just such an odd name to pick.
So he's a rapper.
For rapping, you know?
Because, I mean, when you think of Blueface, you think of somebody who can't breathe.
Right.
Or maybe somebody's got their ass beat out, which is kind of...
Yeah, I think of like SpongeBob, where they're choking on stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's any cartoon.
That's any cartoon, really, yeah.
They're like... and then they start... I don't know what his name... Maybe that was where his name came from. Because he was choking on something and he turned blue. And then he was like, you know, I'm going to call myself Blueface.
When he turned purple?
Maybe he got his colors mixed up.
Maybe the lighting on that picture is just wrong, and he's actually a lot more pale than we think.
He's probably a lot bluer. Yeah, that might be actually. Yeah, it just looks black because he's got the money to have this correct lighting. Mm-hmm. So it's actually
he's a less known rapper, so he doesn't have that much money yet.
Yeah. So, why are we talking about a rapper
named Blueface?
Because it was kind of something I kept seeing. I was like, let's talk about it. So this guy, he's apparently in a situation of domestic violence. And the first time I seen it is this dude who is a Twitch streamer, I believe. XQC. Do you know who that is? I don't know if that's him.
Yeah.
I don't think this is him.
The XQC is Swedish and white.
So this isn't him. I forgot. I don't watch these Twitch streamers, but he was on this Twitch streamers thing.
XQC is the most famous Twitch streamer, so.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. He's one of them. He's one of those he's like one of the most followed Twitch streamers. That's why I guess this Blueface was on his show. But anyways, he was up there on his show, and his girlfriend, his Blueface girlfriend, whose name is Christine Michelle. I don't know these names. I'm really kind of like winging part of this because telling you, I don't pay attention to these people at all.
I get you.
I don't pay attention. But in this guy's house, right? Not even her house or his house, whatever. It was in this guy's house. She just like threw a chair into the wall. She's like just being super aggressive, right? So this part, right? I think he mentions something about how she was doing all that stuff. And then Blueface, he chimes in. He's like, "Yeah, you should see how my house is." So look at this.
It was intentional. You should see my house. It's crazy. Yeah, I be because he be trying to kick me out. And I'm like, busted. It's only when you try to kick me out, Daddy.
Oh my God.
So what y'all doing? So y'all going to club or something? Or no?
Oh my God.
I feel bad for the man now.
Right?
I really do.
I'm not going nowhere.
Bro.
And his face was legit like...
That was the face of a man who... That was a legit blue face.
Yes.
Maybe.
Homeboy
That's why he's called Blueface.
Homeboy is legit asking for help.
Yeah, dude, that was like dead eyes. Those were like the eyes of someone who's just fed up with his home life.
He's like, please, somebody, please.
And the girl on the left, acting as crazy as possible.
It's because you're trying to kick me out, Daddy. Oh, man.
I ain't going nowhere. What? That's,
Oh, shit. You better kick her ass out and make sure that you got security.
Right.
You don't got security? I just thought, you ain't got security from this chick? I mean, that should be easy.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know the situation. Clearly she lives with him. But clearly she's the one with the balls because how are you a rapper and you just getting...
What does being a rapper have anything to do with it?
Because isn't rapping is all about I'm
being
masculine.
A G? Yeah, I guess.
I'm like the tough guy.
I guess.
I guess. But once again, right?
Used to be about
I'm
real
not
shit.
saying that he is in the wrong because domestic violence goes in both directions. But she either has something on him that he's like afraid of, or maybe she just overpowers. Maybe she overpowers him. But he's tall. Like, he's tall. So
He tall.
yeah. Now this next one, right? This is her. And she was doing a thing, TikTok or whatever this is. Instagram?
Is she about to beat his ass?
No.
Or about to start?
This is her, right? Without him.
Yeah.
This chick is so uncouth. Why did you get with her? Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of gross. But like in a like, what the fuck is the matter with you? Kind of gross.
What
Not
are
like,
these emojis?
yeah. Oh my gosh. Bruh.
Oh.
Bruh. Okay, I gotta stop.
Oh, me too. It's so.
I gotta stop.
Oh, that it was. I was actually. My stomach was churning. What?
I know, right? Oh my god.
Gross, mother. What is wrong? How did you
get with this dude? Like how? Like there's no way, my guy.
like good God, what did you do? She looks kind of fit, so maybe that's what it was.
Right. But like, gross.
Ugh.
Why?
How does a human being like act like that and not physically make themselves ill?
Like there's no way. This girl has to have something on this dude. There's
I know,
no way.
right? Like,
because like, bro, I mean, like, bro, like, first off, how did y'all even start? Did y'all just like
Is she
see
missing
each other?
teeth?
Yeah, she's. Yeah, it's probably from fights. Probably, I'd imagine she gets in fights. Let's see.
and the drool.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Yeah, it's just like a whole.
I've seen
Let's just move away from
in the
it.
last year mutilated human bodies, people being blown up, damn near child pornography being seen in ads from clothing lines, but that is the first thing that has made my stomach churn. Like actually about to make me physically ill. Like I was
sound alone.
I was actually about to throw up on your couch, James.
The sound alone is enough to make you want to throw some chunks.
But then when you look at it, it's just my eyes were tearing up from trying to keep myself from throwing up.
So like I see this image over here because I'm like watching the thing and it's kind of like, you know, it has the delay.
Yeah.
So I keep looking and it's like playing that part and I'm like,
Yeah. We should have I'm so sorry to any viewers. We should have put a disclaimer on that.
I was saying it was disgusting. It's gross. I was like, it's gross. I said it was gross.
Okay, you did say it was gross. I'll give you that.
But shit.
Golly.
Seeing it though is kind of like a whole like, ugh.
Should have put an 18+ label on that. That was
trigger warning.
Disgusting.
No, it'd be vomit warning. But no, okay, so
I had to wash my vomit down with some water real quick.
this right here, right? This one is a little worse than that first one where he was like, you know, this was him begging. Like, he said, please don't beat me up. He literally says it in that voice.
Christine Rock.
Christian Rock. Yeah, Christian.
Christian Rock.
Maybe it's Christian? Christian?
Krishan Rock? Krishan Rock, I think.
Krishan.
Krishan.
Because that's how you say Sean,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But I don't know, American words be like crazy sometimes. And they'd be like, that's actually Christopher Rock. And you're like, oh my God, really? It doesn't have a T or any of that. All right, here we go. But this is kind of like, this kind of sad.
Check my resume, man. I only do actual factual.
Why you lying?
That's real.
Why you trying to lie?
That's
What are we doing here, bro? What a beef on live
Don't
for
beat
what?
me up.
What?
Don't beat me up.
Don't say don't beat me
Don't
up.
beat me up, please.
What?
Please don't beat me up.
Oh my God.
So you trying to be weird?
I'm not. I just don't.
Bro, I will leave you in here and nobody, like, you could, like, what do you mean? Nobody want to fight you?
Don't hurt me, please.
Why are you trying to play?
Bro, at first I thought he was kidding. When I saw it, I was like, he's just joking.
It sounded like a joke at first.
And then he kind of like,
it kept sounding like a joke, but then he turned back to the camera, and then I was like, oh, this man's serious.
He might be actually serious as hell. He's like, please don't beat me up. And he's doing that thing with his hands, like,
yeah.
Please don't beat me up. Please, come on.
I won't know how to react if I get beaten up by you because you a girl, and
he's like, please, come on.
I'm kind of being a little.
Please don't. And she's like, why are you playing? Why are you playing like this? Why are you joking in front of everybody?
I honestly feel like this guy's a really genuinely nice guy.
He might be, actually.
And she's just taking advantage of that and being crazy.
Right.
Because we grew up, being told not to disrespect women's.
And now women's are like, I'm in charge.
Right.
And so...
And she's being completely disrespectful to him, and he doesn't know how to react to it.
Okay, actually, I should say this for myself.
Okay.
I was not actually taught to, I was taught to respect people. Right?
Yeah.
But my mother taught me that it doesn't matter their age, their gender, their color, their status. That if somebody comes at me,
comes at you swanging.
Right. If somebody puts their hands on me, I should beat their ass. And that's her words, not mine. So if it was me, would I beat her ass? If she put her hands on I'm just saying, like, if it was that. If it was like that, then but if it's just her like pushing me and all that stuff, and like, then I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna push you back. Mm-hmm. And if she slaps me, then okay, I'm gonna slap you back. And if she punches me, then I'm throwing you down the stairs. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa! Oh, James,
we fighting. At a certain point, it's like, okay, I'm gonna fight you like a man. We gotta fight you like a man now.
I'd probably just avoid or block or just put them into the dirt. Not kill. Sorry. I should probably rephrase that.
My face is like, oh shit.
Yeah, I should rephrase. I mean to say is that trip them and push them to the ground.
I'm clipping that.
Please don't. Please don't. I don't. Whatever. It's out on the internet now.
That's fucking. My face is like, oh. Oh my God.
I done said it, so it's out there. So that's gonna come back to bite me.
Oh
I know in a few years, but
that's hilarious. Like I'm over there, I'm gonna push him down the stairs. You're like, that's terrible. If it was me, I'm about to.
It sounds so worse. It's so much worse out of context when you don't. When I didn't explain what I meant.
Right?
Sorry.
You probably thought it in your head and was like, yes.
It sounds in my head. Yes, it sounded a lot less violent than it did.
But hey, man, if you gotta do it, you
gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, I'm gonna be cringing about that one later.
Right.
I'm gonna hate myself. But
no,
oh well.
This though, I don't know what this event is, right? I don't know what this event is. I'm imagining it's some kind of family reunion because apparently his family and her family are there. See how tall he is, right? He is taller than everybody else in this situation. And that's the Christian Rock. And this is her father.
Christian Rock.
Right?
Yeah.
So apparently they get into an argument over, I'm not sure, but we'll speculate. Just look at this. Look.
I'm her father. I'm her father.
Nice to meet you, father.
You know what I mean? Shut up. Yeah, don't do that.
Do what?
Yeah, don't touch my daughter like that ever.
So you teach your daughter to put her hands on me?
Damn.
Yeah. So then he punches the guy. And of course that starts a fight. Obviously, right? Obviously. And that's what she looks at without makeup. That's kind of weird. But anyways, obviously that's going to start a fight, right? And
she was wearing makeup before?
Yeah. That's how females be these days. These days, females just be wearing that makeup, and then it's like, oh,
you're a different person.
You're an entirely different looking person.
Right.
Like, look at her. She definitely doesn't look like that other person who was eating that pizza. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if she wasn't wearing makeup and she was eating that pizza.
Stop it. Stop it. Already physically ill still.
But no, clearly the abusiveness is runs in the family, right? And dude's like all up in his face.
Yeah.
Like he's asking him questions like, you shut up.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. First, that punch didn't even look real. Second,
that's what I'm trying to see. Like,
yeah.
And then,
It didn't even look like it made contact.
right?
Look at the videographer. I think this was staged.
I don't think this was staged because, I think he definitely hit him. That looks like he definitely hit his ass.
Yeah?
Now, of course, this is, Twitter. So the frames aren't going to be 100 frames per second.
Yeah.
But look how close his hand got to her head.
Well, he was definitely going for...
That's
Whoa.
her daughter. Look how close that shit got to her head.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm pretty...
And she's looking... She kind of looks high in the still frame right
Right?
now.
She's
She
like...
looks high as hell.
Shit. And then he's like, fuck.
It took her a full-on second to realize there was a fist in her face. But I'm going to be honest, that fist probably hurt a lot less than those facial tattoos he's got.
Right? Maybe. Probably, yeah. But now the thing is, though, after this, what's his name? Blueface came, I guess. He walked up on the father and, hit him from behind. Which kind of okay, I guess, whatever. But, But clearly, this is clearly...
Wow, Blueface, I didn't take you for the kind of guy that
Right?
that had put in an old man from behind.
You got to do what you got to do, right? You got to make that money.
You got to make that money somehow.
But no,
It's legit work.
Clearly, right? Wait, what?
What the hell?
Oh man! But anyway, I don't know why that's there. Just put.
Is Christian Rock a
No,
rap?
I don't think she is.
Okay.
I don't think she is. I think she's just
Exists.
there. But I mean, clearly, she's getting that from her family, right? Clearly, her father probably taught her to be on somebody because that. I still know what this event is. I didn't really care to put all that much looking into this because they were just rapper. This is a rapper and domestic violence, and he just needs to break up with this chick, and
right?
Just get away from this whole situation.
Being around someone who's just gonna punch you because they're angry is the real toxic.
Or
attitude.
abuse you because you are trying to kick them out of the house because they are destroying
abusing.
the house.
Yeah.
I mean,
abusing your property and stuff, and
it's kind of like she's
acting really gross.
It's like she's got her money wheel.
Does she act like
her
that?
money wagon, and she's like, I'm not letting go.
That was the other thing. I had a thought that maybe they were together before he got bigger. Became a little more known.
I read something that before when he was starting out, he had a house full of females, and then now he just has this one girl. So either she was part of the house full of females, and then she just won the battle.
Yeah. Okay, so I was literally gonna say the only context that I had was that she was supportive of him. She was actually super nice before. She was actually a decent human being before he became big. But
I don't know, maybe.
I mean, money turns people.
But she doesn't seem like she was this is all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It seems like this is
this has been going on for a while.
Inside of her personality.
Yeah, it's just been part of her for a while.
Her personality is right. But I mean, okay, the reason I brought this up is because one, for me, right, this kind of shows a decline in just masculinity in general. Because I know back in the days, people were knock that bitch out. You need to knock that bitch out. She's doing it. You need to knock her out. Like I said, my mother taught me, do that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why back in the day, people were known to beat their wives. That might be why. Maybe this is why the wives were getting beat. I'm just saying, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure there are also situations where the guy is just a douchebag also. Domestic violence in both directions. But it's possible that there's also situations where the girl is
domestic violence in the past, though.
Wait, what do you mean?
Was that a real thing?
What do you mean? Did it actually happen?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it did. I'm pretty sure back in the they were bad people back then.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
their wives and children.
Well, I mean, it's you always say you don't trust
what you hear.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's one thing.
I mean, I know it existed in the past.
Yeah.
No matter what. And in the past, it was probably harder for women's to do anything about it, for women to defend themselves because of it, because, it was.
Now, I think I know what you're saying, though. You're saying, I don't trust, information because everything could be a lie. Now, here's my thing, right? I do believe that whole domestic violence push for saying that men are the ones doing the domestic violence thing.
Yeah.
I don't believe that's 100% true for the past. Of course, it was probably more males because they were the ones in charge of the household.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure all of the males doing it weren't just doing it for no reason.
Yeah.
Right? There's possible that females were acting like this, and then they were like,
in the past,
bop,
true.
and then the female's like, oh my gosh, he hit me.
Because
And then, everybody takes the female side because the guy's stronger.
the stereotypes here are that men can be violent, but women can be controlling.
Oh, yeah. And manipulative.
And that could have always been the case. I feel like it's always been the case.
Right.
Like, that stereotypes come from somewhere. There's always a grain of truth behind most of them.
Yes.
And there's always some people out there that take that are like the literal personifications of those stereotypes. Because they exist. I've met a few. I've met some really ugly, violent men and some really
manipulative girls.
really manipulative women. Like, it exists. It exists in this world. So
You need to have two sides of something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you need to have balance, is what I mean. You need to have balance in everything, right?
Yeah.
So he's once again, I don't know him. I don't listen to his music. I only know him from this thing. He seems like he might be a nice person, right? He might be actually a decent human being. But he needs the balance, right?
Yeah.
You can be a decent human being and be nice and caring and giving, but you also have to be able to be like, you're not gonna, beat on me. I'm not gonna allow you to do that. You might be a female.
He needs to grow a
but
spine.
you're not gonna,
essentially.
So you might have to, push somebody down a few flights of steps. I'm just
Oh
saying.
my god! Put some proof on the door. I mean, no. Oh, this is getting kind of bad.
Yes, you might have to do it every now and then.
He does need to. Especially in this video, he kind of needs to grow a spine.
Yeah, you need to do something. You need to retaliate or just get them out of there. Don't be afraid that she's gonna attack you. Get them out.
Is this what brought up that thing that you were talking about the other day about tall people, not being as assertive as you think they might be?
Well, no, that was. I mean, sort of, but no, it was
Okay.
actually because of the person that.
The first one you were referring to.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know who you were referring to at first.
But yeah.
But it is a crazy coincidence because the dude's freaking big.
Yes. And for all the people who are wondering, my thing was I was saying that people who are naturally tall their whole entire life, and they're tall and large, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Tall, not fat, but tall and just maybe muscular or built
Just big.
naturally.
Big.
Those people tend to go through life not having to deal with confrontation because generally people are intimidated by the fact that they're large. So when they get older and they have to go into the workforce or whatever situation that they have to go into where they can't intimidate people with their size, because you can't just go to work and be like, I'm big, you better give me what I want, because they'll just fire you. When you get into a situation where you can't intimidate like that, then they tend to be soft because they've never had to deal with having to push back on someone without their physical size coming into play. So they're just kind of oh, okay, I'll just, I don't know what to do now.
Yeah. Because this guy, Blueface here, was just really averting his gaze. And I was just
He was looking him up and
It's
down.
weird. It's he's never had anyone get in his face like that before.
Well, he kind of wasn't in his face. He was kind of looking down.
Yeah.
It's yeah, what's up, man? What I'm saying?
Is this real? What is this?
Yeah, of course, this is real.
People Magazine?
Yeah.
Is this real?
Yeah, look how good that Photoshop is.
I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I was trying to do the bit, but I was trying to commit to the bit. But no, this is actually something I would expect People Magazine to put out, though.
Yeah. Sexiest man alive is actually a man?
What I call him? Brian Grinder?
Brian Grinder. Brandon Grinder.
Brandon Grinder.
Let's go, Brandon. Has 2 new meanings now.
Oh, no.
It's a whole new meaning. Hey.
It's Brittany, bitch.
It's Brittany, bitch. Yeah. So, yeah. Next. Right. So, before I go to next, we're at that point in time where we're getting off of YouTube. So, if you're on YouTube, going over to Rumble or Odyssey. Yeah, because we're going to continue there. And if not, thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, share, comment, subscribe. do all the good things. Go to links down below to find out what we got going on. And we'll see you next Saturday for the Oreyo Show. Wednesday for the Oreyo Bite. And next Friday for the Conspiracy Cookie.
I should actually be able to make it to all 3 of them next week.
Oh,
because
sizzler.
my long days are Monday and Tuesday this time.
Hey, look at there.
But it also means I'm not getting any sleep for the next 72 hours.
Hey.
Any real sleep.
That's awesome. Wait, 72. Tomorrow you don't got to work.
I'm waking up. I'll probably wake up at like 12 in the afternoon because I'm going to be staying up all night tonight. And then I won't be able to sleep for the next 72 hours
Ah.
after that.
Are you like going somewhere, I'm guessing?
No, I just won't be able to really get any sleep because...
Overwatch.
Well, no, because I'm going to be doing cuts. And then I'll be playing Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
But, well, when you wake up at like 12 o'clock and you have to go in at 12 o'clock, you're not really able to get much sleep between that time period.
True.
You know?
True.
I try to, like, on Saturdays, I try to stay up as late as possible so that I sleep in as long as possible so that I don't have to be awake as long as possible.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But
I usually just go to sleep right before, like, a few hours so that no matter what, at least I'll get, like, 3 hours, 2 hours.
I feel like crap when I do that.
Oh. Well.
Or I'm always late because, 3 hours of sleep and trying to wake up with the sun. People don't do that.
Yeah. I guess my body's gotten used to it.
Yeah, I can't.
All right, so YouTube, goodbye. We're going to leave you to your devices, or you can come over to Rumble and Odyssey. So, see you later. And bye, YouTubes. And bye, YouTubes. And in that. And all right, now, back. Our next topic, right? Our next topic is Alex Jones and Nick Fuentes. So I have 3 clips that I kind of want to just talk about because they're pretty interesting. I mean, I'm still on this whole Jewish thing that...
Jewish power?
Yeah, the Jew power that Kanye brought up.
How did you miss a whole letter?
I actually know somebody whose name is Anye.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Are they called Ye too?
I don't know now. They might be. They might be.
Yay.
Not gonna lie.
Kanye stole
they
my
might
name.
be.
He just took a single letter and put a K in front of it.
Right. But yes. So getting into this, right? Let me. Thank you once again for watching. But please go subscribe on Rumble, Odyssey, and Utreon to see more content that we cannot put on YouTube. Also, check out our GameSanity channel where we play live streams of different games, and the Oreyo Show where we have a podcast about current events and interesting topics going on in the world today. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.